Yes. So a very good morning, students. Today our discussion topic will be Kirchhoff's current law, that is known as KCL. Then we will discuss Kirchhoff's voltage law, that is KVL, and also we will have discussion on the Wheatstone bridge. Right. So Kirchhoff's current law. This was a law given by scientist named Kirchhoff's. Right. So what is it? It says that, let us say there is a junction. Now let us consider 5 wires, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. In 5 wires, the magnitude of current is I1, I2, I3 and I4, and also the direction is so. Let all the wires are connected at a point O, that is known as your junction. Right? When number of wires are connected, that point is known as your junction. So this law says that the algebraic sum of all the current meeting at a junction is 0. Here all the current is I1, I2, I3, I4 and I5. So we can see summation of I is equal to 0. Remember here, while writing, if you have taken current is inward, then you take positive. And if the current is outward, then you take negative. That is, inward current is current coming towards the junction I1, I2, I4. Going from the junction I5, I3. That is, you can say. Right? There is negative sign for the outgoing current. That is, we can say. Sum of incoming current towards junction, incoming current that is I1 plus I2 plus I4 is equal to sum of outgoing current from the junction. You have to remember that is total current meeting at a point is equal to 0. That is sum of total current meeting at a point is 0. Right? Or you can remember that is sum of incoming current is equal to sum of outgoing current at a junction. Right? voltage KVL, right? Let us say in a circuit there are two voltage, two resistance R1 and R2, and current is I. Direction of current we have considered. So according to this law, it says that the algebraic sum of potential in any closed circuit is equal to 0. That is, the algebraic sum of total potential in any closed circuit is 0. So here see, if we see this is minus, this is plus. You know, the potential at the end of the resistance is positive at which current is entering, and the potential is negative at that end at which current is leaving. See here, when current, this is potential, this is given potential, but when current will flow through this resistance, then there will be drop of V equal to I into R. We have marked this as V dash, V double dash. Current will enter this point, so this is positive of the V dash, this is negative. Because the current entering point is positive and leaving point is negative. Similarly here, V double dash, it will be positive, it will be negative. So what does it say? Total potential. Now see, V1, V2, V dash and V double dash will be 0. But remember here, in this type of circuit, you must be concerned or you must be very active. That is why placing the sign. Because see, for example, I write V1 plus V2 plus V dash plus V double dash, then it can be wrong. Because we have to also keep in mind about the polarity, right? Here we are getting 4 potential. All this summation must be 0. Then how to write that is how to assign the sign. Now see, I will start from here, V1. So when I start from V1, first, I will encounter which sign? Negative sign. See, I have to go in a closed circuit. Closed circuit means closed flow. So, I have to start from here and come back again here. So, when you will start from here, there are 2 points. First point will be what? Negative. So, you write here, first is negative, so V1. When you will come here, since you have considered here first point, first terminal, so when you will enter here, then also you have to take the first point. See here, first point of this voltage is what? Positive, it is not negative. See here, when you started from here, then first point was negative, but here first point is positive because you are coming in which direction? That is anti-clockwise direction. So here you write plus. Now see, again you will come this side, and current is coming this side, it will enter. So here also first terminal, here also first terminal. So here also you consider which one? First terminal. See, first terminal is what? V dash. That is V dash. Here also we have to take this first terminal because current will enter here. First terminal is what? Positive. That is plus V double dash must equal to what? 0. Now, what can be written as V dash? I into R2. What when we write for V double dash? I into Right? See, the total. These are all potential. This is also potential drop across the resistance. Potential drop across the resistance. This law says that is total potential drop. The sum of the total potential in any closed circuit will be 0. Right? Now Wheatstone bridge. Now see, here bridge means we have taken 4 resistance in the form of bridge. This type of connection is known as bridge connection for electrical circuit. It says that we have taken what? 4 resistance PQRS, and here we have taken that is a galvanometer between the point that is A, B, C and D. Galvanometer is connected with the point B and D. We have taken 2 key, K1 and K2. We have connected a potential that is V, right? Potential or voltage V. It says that if 4 resistance PQRS are taken in the form of bridge, and on closing key K1, K2, if we close K1, K2 and there is no deflection in the galvanometer, then we say this bridge is balanced. This is a galvanometer. Galvanometer will give the presence of current. See, if there is a potential difference here, then current will flow. If potential difference is same, then no current will flow. That is, in that condition, it is said bridge is said to be balanced. See here, Rg is the resistance of the galvanometer. That is, the statement says that if 4 resistance are taken in the form of bridge, and if there is no deflection in the galvanometer also in the, that is closing the key K1 and K2, then bridge is said to be in balanced condition, and in that condition when bridge is balanced, we can write B by Q equal to R by. See here what we will write. From this battery, let us say current is how much? I. Here it will be I1, so here it will be I minus I1. Here let us say current is IG. Here I1 is coming, here IG is going, so here will be how much? I1 minus IG. Here see I1 minus I1 is coming from here. Here we can write I minus I1 plus IG. Here it will come here, it will come here, it will go. Right? Again here it will become how much? Now we will apply KVL. Now the application of KVL. First, KVL is this to A, B, D, A. See here, I1 into this is plus, this is minus. Here it will be plus, it is minus. Here it will be plus, minus. Now you move clockwise or anti-clockwise. When I am moving clockwise, I am starting from here, it is plus, so it can be written as I1B. Here when I will enter, again first point is plus, that is when I will come here, first point is minus, minus, current is how much? I minus I1 and resistance is R. Right? Equation 1. Similarly, now I will apply KVL in this loop B, C, D, B. Again, see here, this current is coming here plus, it will be minus, here it plus minus, here it will be plus and minus. Now you start clockwise or anti-clockwise. I am starting clockwise. Here first is what? Positive, that is, see this resistance current is how much? I1 minus I1, so multiply by Q. Here, when I am coming, when current will come here, it is minus sign. So first you have to write multiply by S. Right? Right? Means you have applied, just you see the current through the resistance and multiply with the resistance, keeping in mind the quality. Now we have taken this here. When I will go in clockwise, first is negative, so minus 1. See, when so no deflection, when bridge is balanced, then there is no deflection. No deflection is I is equal to 0. Right? Just put I is equal to 0. We have to put I is equal to 0 in equation 1 and 2 and for equation 3 and 4. See here, when I am putting I is equal to 0, this will become 0. I am moving left hand side and right hand side. Here, sorry, here we will write 0. Equation 1. Because KVL says that total potential must be equal to what? 0, right? Now see, here we will write again 0 equals 0. Now see, dividing equation 3 by 4. See, I1 cancel, here I minus I1 will cancel again. This was the condition for when your bridge is balanced. So, if in exam they ask what is Wheatstone bridge, then simply you have to give the definition. But if they ask for 3 marks, then you have to give this statement, you have to make it circuit diagram, and also you have to prove it. That is we are taking the help of what? That is KVL, right?